Welcome back, everyone. Week 4 previews rolling right along here. This video is for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. This game will take place in Houston. Both teams maybe a little bit surprising, coming with 2-1 records, but both coming off of losses last week. Okay, Buffalo at home to San Diego and Houston on the road to the Giants. And I think with both these teams, you see pretty similar ways these teams like to play. Number one, they rely on their defenses to turn the ball over and get after the opposing quarterback. And on offense, they try the best that they can to not put their quarterbacks in unfavorable down and distances to make them have to make big plays and win games for them. Neither of these two teams want their quarterbacks throwing more than, let's say, 30, 35 times in a game. They do their best to hide their quarterbacks at this point for two different reasons. Ryan Fitzpatrick, as Bills fans know, is a turnover machine. The more chances you give him, okay, to put the ball in the air, the more that's prone to happen. And E.J. Manuel is still developing, okay? I think he's showing signs, but, he has a little bit of a clunker last week versus San Diego, takes a little bit of a step back. Let's see if he can take another step forward this week on the road in Houston against what I think is a pretty good defense. They did not have the greatest game last week versus the Giants, but remember, the Fitzpatrick turnovers, I think, contributed to that, and the absence of Arian Foster, I think, contributed to it as well. Couple that with the fact that the Giants played pretty well last week. So when you talk about Houston, can they get after E.J. Manuel, force him to make bad decisions? But to me, it all starts with something Houston did not do good last week, and it's about stopping the Fred Jackson-C.J. Spiller combo. If you're able to make the Bills one-dimensional, where you stop the run and make E.J. Manuel beat you, I think that's certainly still the recipe for success, even though the weapons he has on the outside, and Robert Woods, Sammy Watkins and company, they're legit. They have legit weapons all over the field. They have a legit defense. They force turnovers. The Bills have only turned the ball over once this season. A big byproduct of that is I think they play conservatively a lot of times on offense. That's why I think it leads to the low amount of turnovers. Okay? Ryan Fitzpatrick, though, same thing. Can they run the ball to not have to rely on him to pass too much? So you probably know what I'm getting at here. Which defense can do a better job of stopping the opposing team's running back? And when push comes to shove, which quarterback can make that big play? Eventually, in this game, one of these quarterbacks is going to have to step forward, be the guy who doesn't turn the ball over as much, and make the big play. All right, I think Manuel can manage the game good enough to not make the big turnover, but can he make the big play? On the road against a good defense, I don't think he can this week. All right, I like Houston in this one, minus the 3 at home. I think these two teams are built and are very similar in the way they play. I just like Houston here because they're at home, and Fitzpatrick makes a couple plays late to beat his former team in the Bills. Guys, let me know what you think about this game. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter as well. Be sure to subscribe. Preview every game every week. Always talking the news of the day in the NFL. Houston minus 3 in this one. Thanks as always for listening. Be sure to check out my other Week 4 previews, and have a great day.